I bet it up.
What we on? What we on? Cash Rules Global TV. Tapping in. Now this is a special one. I ain't gonna lie. Got somebody special with us. You hear me? He been having the internet on fire. Everybody got a lot of questions. Global Gang got a lot of questions. And shit, we gonna find out. We gonna press him. And I'm talking about Juano, the man who been talking to Shitty Cuz, or excuse me, Shitty G. Let's get that straight. So we gonna see is he cap, if he ain't, if he 100, if he solid, or if he on some bullshit. You hear me? Remember, all money ain't good money, and slow motion damn sure better than no motion. Juano, the man of the
What
hour.
up,
You hear
though?
me? Cash Rules Global TV, tapping in with Wano. It's Wano with a Z. Run his page up. You hear me? We're gonna clear everything up. Let him get his narrative off, and all the questions that everybody want to know, and I want to know. You hear me? A couple inconsistencies I may have thought or seen. We're gonna find out. Wano, where we on?
What up,
Introduce
though, bro?
yourself. Where you from? And your channel. What it's all about.
Oh, it's at Wano everywhere. You can at Wano, either at Wano or at Wano's World. You know, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. But what's going on with it?
We can't hear you, Five.
You say you can't hear me? Yeah.
Hey, bro, we can't hear. I couldn't hear you. Your audio.
The audio went out?
I can't hear you.
Real shit. I don't expect you to hold threat to anybody that disrespect him. But by you attaching your name as being his big homie, you would think like, nigga, you supposed to be a shooter in the.
Oh, well, I know we had to run some content real quick. All right, get your go ahead, get it off. What you on? Where you from? What you got going? And why did you holler at Shitty? I guess he froze. Five. I'm gonna call him. Get this
Killer too,
together.
because that's the way it's supposed to come. Now, Bricc Baby, you got some answers to you got some questions to answer, homie. This do not look good whatsoever. Especially watch, and I'm gonna bring Wano up in a second. Hey, hey, big shout out to Wano, man. Hey, listen, homie, we're gonna have to get some references, or we're gonna have to vet, them statements, especially coming from Eric Holder, which I definitely believe is possible that that's the only way he can communicate. So we go get into it though, and we gonna fall in because at the end of the day, especially with him being a killer and him, doing the most fucked up shit that he should have never done. He's stumping down on his cripping, and he's looking like he feel offended that you running out here, nigga, saying that nigga you his big homie. You see what I'm saying? And by the fact him saying you're an affiliate is a non-banger. That's somebody who's affiliated with the game, homie. That don't mean you from 6-0. That mean you affiliate of 6-0. And it's a lot of niggas out here that's affiliate from certain hoods. It's niggas of affiliates is now he didn't get his put on officially, but we fuck with him like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, come over here, he do his 1-2. Like, we really fuck with him. He affiliate, but as far as a stamp member, nah. So Bricc Baby, it looked like you got some smoke coming up the tunnel, homie. It's some smoke. Hey, it's some smoke in the alley, bro. And you know, now the whole world go want to know. Hold on, especially if this coming from Shitty G. We can't even call him Shitty Cuz no more, because that's Bricc Baby. Shitty G is somebody totally different. And by him calling you affiliate means that you don't bang, bro. You're not a banger. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no shots at you. This is coming straight from the content. So with that said, we gonna run it, and then we gonna have Juano come up and he gonna explain it at the end. Let's get it.
And it's a difference between the bigs and the littles, the lokes, cousins, and the G's. From my understanding, it means something if you got a loke on the end of your name. It means something. It's different if you got a G on the end of your name. And it means something different if you got cuz on the end of your name. Shitty G, I'm thinking that G mean going. Because just in the way he typed the shit was too hardcore. I don't know what the fuck to say about it. But he specified that, and he's offended by Bricc Baby's claims. Bricc Baby's not his big homie. He wanted that clear. He also wanted it to be clear that nobody could tell him he could or could not be in that neighborhood because he is alumni. And his threat level, he's threat level number 2. Oh, yeah.
All right. Hold on. I gotta say something on that. Don't get it wrong. What Shitty Cuz proved to the world? Yeah, he proved that. Yeah, he a shooter, he a gunner, all that. But ain't nobody that big that they could say I could do what I want, because you might be a killer, Shitty G, but it's multiple killers out there that ain't going for it. You see what I'm saying? A nigga paint your shirt like Picasso out here, especially if you a threat level 2. Oh, nigga, man, let me tell you something how niggas get down, man. A nigga play cool with you, take you to a bar, put some battery acid in your drink, get you drunk. Because think about it. Sometimes I went out, bro. You went out. Hold on, he'll be back. Hey, it's
we here.
I guess
right,
my dog been having
these
issues.
I say he is located in the state of California, but he is something like a medical facility. Not, I don't want to say criminally insane, but he probably in the place like where the Riddler was at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not a regular jail where I could video call him. I was able to send him some bucks, but I just needed the information for myself, bro. And I ain't put out everything he said. I just put out that little bit.
Juano, you going so fast, bro. I want to capture everything. Look, it's 1,200 people in here, man, and I'm definitely. I want my audience to go support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of nigga I am, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, we just do real shit. I don't expect you to hold hands and kick cans. Call it how you see it, bro. Regardless of what the audience feel about you or not, bro. Just do your one too. So let's start. Let's start from where you say he's at. He's in a medical facility.
Yeah, he's in a medical jail. You know what I'm saying? He be able to respond to me maybe like once or twice a week. We've been building for the past couple of weeks. You know, I got him right on the Zuzus and whams, a couple bones in his pocket, which is another thing. You know, niggas be claiming true to these gangs and they ain't fucking with you when it count.
So ain't nobody from 6-0 fucking with him. Basically, he ain't getting no support.
But you see in the messages, what I had from my information, like we know 6-0s and 6-0s, but it's like 3 or 4 different sets within there. Right. And he a View Park. What he called was View Park. You know what I'm saying? Or some of that nature. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Okay.
But he was saying I think it's Overhill View Park is how he put it. Yeah. That's a set.
Yeah. It's on the other side. Yeah, but So let me ask you this, right? And I definitely want to be verbatim, because it's not no attack on Bricc Baby for as content creators. This is coming from Shitty G. We got to make sure it's correct. So he go by Shitty G and not Shitty Cuz. So,
you saw how he corrected me?
Yeah, I seen that. So hold on. Hey, Juano, man, you know I gotta give verbatim, man. You know, nigga, you damn near close around my age. I'm in the 40 area now. You know what I'm saying? So grown men. So how did he take Bricc Baby, you know, claiming the fame of him being a big homie and him being a little homie?
See, I didn't put out all the messages because I want to do information, not disrespect. In the most respectful way, he ain't like that shit at all.
Oh, okay.
He not feeling that at all. He, you know, I got a whole text message just on Bricc Baby, but I ain't feel it was necessary. I'm not trying to destroy Bricc or nothing like that. We just want to,
yeah,
right. But for these kids, the reason why the kids don't listen to us is because they're not getting all the information for understanding. So if we want to cherry pick what we put out there, how can we expect them to understand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of cherry picked. You saw that. That was strategic for him to say that he was in line with him. No different than Paul P interviewing Cowboy all them times, building his channel without asking a real question.
Well, Bricc, I'm not gonna take nothing from Bricc, but he got a lot of attraction by.
Can you hear me now, bro?
I can hear you now, Five. All right, now that we got, you feel me, a little backstory. And I guess you was having some service problems then too.
No, I mean, you couldn't hear me. I couldn't figure out why I had to switch devices. So now we done went from iPhone to Android, baby. But as you see, it's multiple phones. Anyway, let's proceed.
You hear me? So I was just giving them that Nina Boy interview that kicked all of this off, you know what I'm saying? That got the West Coast familiar with the situation. First and foremost, Juano, tell them your channel name and how we got here and what's your intentions and all of that. And then I'm going to get to the extras.
Oh, man. My actual channel was at Mindless Mentor. But one of these haters got me demonetized as soon as I got monetized. I got monetized before this situation, but one of these haters flagged me, one of my videos reacting to them about the situation. We ain't gonna say who snitched. We ain't gonna say who got the white man on me. I'm just gonna let you know it happened. So the new channel is at It's Juano. You know what I'm saying? That's at ITZ Juano. And then the other ones, they still popping, and I'm gonna keep posting shit on them. That's what I'm gonna do. Most definitely.
All right. Would you say shit? You mean you're gonna keep posting content? All right, let's get to why the folks is here. All right. So the reason that you came across my algorithm is because you've been in contact with the man that took down the late great Nip Hustle. You hear me? He go by the name Eric Holder.
Right.
We thought it was shitty cuz, according to a couple people, but according to what you got, it's a shitty G.
He say he don't say that's his name. He say I'm considered. That's the whole thing. People don't be reading. They see keywords and just go off. What said in that message, it said I'm considered. Not I'm known or my name is. He said I'm considered. But it's not for me to interpret what he, you know.
That's okay. So what made you contact that man? And how did you contact that man?
To be honest with you, that's what I wanted my lane to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of the other stuff is cool, but I wanted that to be my lane of interviewing infamous people or interviewing people. Like I can't get a Jay-Z interview, but I might be able to interview the guy he always rap about shooting at him them 3 times that one day. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. So what's your lane?
Yeah, Eric Holder not the only person I reached out to though. I reached out to, like, for example, I just recently I'm trying to interview the guy that's suing Puffy for $100 million. You know, he in jail on a weird charge. What the fuck? Why not? You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. So what you saying, what I'm hearing is you ain't really focused just on Eric Holder. You just ain't focused on shitty cuz.
Nah. And the whole thing about it is I was reacting to I just put all the messages out, which I had promised not to do. But I put them all out because people was coming at my character. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a reaction video to I had made this video. What I call it? I made a reaction video to Luce Cannon. You know what I'm saying? And in the video, some of the things that he was talking about is things that a lot of us YouTubers had heard about or got inboxed about, but just we heard about it from a different way, or we heard a different angle of it. You know what I'm saying? So when he came to the forefront saying what he was saying, I made a reaction video to some of the other things. Like, damn, he connected dots to things that I heard on maybe this YouTuber or things I might have been inboxed as a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? And I went off the deep end a little bit, accusing somebody or something. And when I realized I'd done that, I'm like, you know what? Let me add Eric Holder into the mix of people that's in jail for bullshit that I want to interview or that I want to talk to, or at least ask some questions.
Now let me put a pause on that real quick. You said in jail for bullshit. He ain't in jail for no bullshit, Fi.
No, I mean in jail for bullshit like shit that we just can't believe somebody did.
Okay. Who a couple other people on your list?
Like I said, the one dude that's suing Puffy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's not just all people that's in jail for my list. Like I got I made a video. It didn't go viral, but it got a lot of traffic about the transmission. I don't want to fuck your channel up,
Yeah,
so we
don't
gonna
do that.
call
Don't
it.
do that.
Yeah, so we gonna call it a transmission that was in the Biggie videos and the Flavor in Your Ear video. And then people were saying she died. Some people saying she alive. So I'm trying to find out who exactly she is, if she died or alive. And then you want to hear something funny? This woman was in this person, we'll say it like this person was in all of these videos where the castmates is listed, but this person's name is not listed in none of the videos that this person was in. So it is kind of interesting, you know, but
Okay, and I will check that out later, Wano, for sure.
yeah,
Okay, now let's get to the process of the day before you thought about doing content on Shitty Cuz. How did we get there?
the day I thought about it,
Take me through that when you made the decision to press play on that, and then the beginning process of getting in contact with this man, because everybody want to know, how did you go about it? Because I know for a fact, because this is the hard truth here on Sundays. Luce
right,
Cannon gonna be coming on in a minute. We check facts. You hear me? I'm the
most
voice of
definitely.
the YouTube streets. So
Y'all the exposers.
we the exposers, 100 side. You hear me? But we gonna get there if we expose the truth and we expose the lies. With that being said, a lot of people want to know how that process went. And I will let the people know first and foremost, if y'all ain't did y'all research, that's what I'm here for, Global Gang. EH is in Vacaville in the mental facility, and you can contact him. Now I don't
Right.
know if his messages will be screened. His message was on September 7th, and he
Bro,
put it up around September 9th. So I don't know what the
thank you.
turnaround is, but he gonna explain it. The
Bro,
floor is on you.
I'm glad you just said that because it's this homogenized milk drinking type of dude, if you know what I'm saying, that was trying to antagonize and discredit a player. You know what I'm saying? And I gave him the credit of going on his channel. I'm not gonna say his name on your channel while we handling business between players, but he know who he is. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of makeup in Beijing on, but I gave him the respect due a man because he was at least a male. But he tried, and he like was trying to say bro wasn't in that exact area. And it's like I was on the move when I jumped in his live. So even though we good?
Before we get there, we super good.
Oh my bad.
I
I
just play
went
this
in early.
content. I just play this content. So he's referring to Nina Boy.
No, I ain't referring to Nia boy. I'm referring to
Who?
I don't want to say the nigga name. Nina. Hey, I know a
No,
lot of
okay.
people may not like.
I just play this content. That's where I found you at. So you had somebody before Nina.
No, somebody after they seen me on Nina before me and you hollered.
Okay, now go ahead. Speak on it. We ain't gonna get him no
Yeah,
sign now.
I don't want to say his name. You know, he only got 3,000 subscribers, but he get a lot of views here and
You
there.
talking to the
When he
exposers, bro.
you say what?
You talking to the exposers.
If you want to expose the nigga and give him some shine, go ahead. But I'm not saying that nigga's
Go ahead.
name.
Go
You
ahead.
feel me? I tell you his name, you know, and give you his resume. But he a whole homogenized milk drinking type nigga. He already, I don't know for sure, but I think he the one that got my channel strike because he couldn't pin me in the corner when I jumped in his live. You know what I'm saying? It was like arguing with my baby mama or some shit like that with this guy. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know I'm 3 baby mamas in. I'm Mr. Community Dick. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand. I'm skilled with this shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't know. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't know. That nigga don't know. Niggas like me got their own rubbers, man. He don't know what he don't know. But anyway, I ain't, you know, let me mile down. Let me put the mild sauce on it.
Okay,
We're gonna
you
keep the
digress.
lid chain on for this interview.
Okay, you digress. Get back to it. You hear me?
Right. We
So
back on your
you
page.
proceeded. You had your channel struck. You feel me? But now let's get to how you contacted So that was before the Nina Boy. We prior to the Nina Boy right now
Yeah,
in
we
this
prior to
timeline.
the Nina Boy. So
Okay.
So it's a couple of people because you know I'm a YouTuber. I'm not on the 100 side. You know what I'm saying? But I fucks with y'all because y'all down there control the algorithm. You understand? So some of the people that end up in y'all conversations on Clubhouse, they get traffic on YouTube. So I had the idea of even interviewing some of them people. No, I ain't talking about no. No, this is this a homogenized milk drinking melanated nigga that I'm talking about.
2 B's.
No, RT.
Oh,
RT. He say he from
he ain't gonna get no love on this channel. Go ahead, continue.
so you feel me? So you feel me?
I overfeel you. I don't rock with. I don't
Hey,
rock with blood.
come on.
Nah.
Come on. I you know, like
ain't no trapping going on, and ain't no damn show, no rich shit. You hear me? But
come
continue.
on now. Come on now. So like dig, you know what I'm saying? Like I run a whole business, you know what I'm saying? My kids involved, the mothers of my kids keep me intact. And I just went off on a whim because the nigga had my name in his title. And then one of my kids' mothers tapped me in, like, yo, dog ain't, you know. And when I was dealing with him, I had already got the feeling like, yo, this nigga drink homogenized milk. You know, he in the junkyard with the transmissions. But we gonna move on from him. And that's why I ain't want to say his name. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Can't do none of that. You feel me?
All right, now
Right.
how you contact EH?
Right. So how I contacted the dude, most of the people, like even big, like, cause I even tried to reach out. I'm even trying to reach out to Big Meek. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if I can get the first interview with him. You know, he gave that interview to Cavario back in the day. You know, that motherfucker still making money. I wanted to see if I can get the interview with him or get to ask him some questions. So I'm in the process of working that. Tracking him down was kind of hard, but tracking Eric Holder down is not something I was able to do myself at all. One of my daughter's mothers was able to track him down because I wasn't able to just Google him and spend $7 on an app to find a nigga. It ain't go like that because he in a different type of facility, you know. But my daughter's mother, she's certified, you know, in that industry, so she understood how to go about finding him a little bit differently. And
Let's
she
just
was
say you
able
got a
to,
line. Let's just say you got a line. Let's just say
yeah,
that.
however, you know, no, I mean, niggas be trying to discredit me, so I gotta go and give them the all the way facts to where I can show you text messages, phone calls, all that. Cause I need to be able to walk up in my barbershop on Saturday proud.
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from the D, babe.
You from the D. So that's how you got in contact with Eric. Well, what makes you so interested? I see you're a journalism for you're a journalist for real, for real. What makes
That's
you
what I'm
so
gonna tell you.
interested in this case?
Well, oh man, because it ain't just me that's so interested. The whole world is interested. Do we want to know, was that some nigga shit or was that some bullshit? And then all of the different interviews, people always talking about it. They won't let him rest in peace and we just celebrate the nigga. I mean, to be honest with you, dig it like this. I'm the first dude in my house. My bad. I'm the first dude in my family to own a house. I was the first one, right? Me and my mother been at odds since I was 18 years old because she couldn't understand my ambition, right? She saw a Nipsey Hussle interview and then came to me like, I think I get it. She put
Okay.
me up on him. You know what I'm saying? So,
She put you on hustle?
yeah,
What year was this?
man, this might have been, it was a Vlad TV interview. I hate to, damn, you done made me get somebody else love on this channel. You
I
remember
mean,
back in the
last in
day,
the day, it's all love. It's good on this side.
right? You done made me, you remember back when, cause I used to check him out a little bit, but I wasn't subscribed. It would just what came across my timeline. He had mainly, it would be like Charlemagne and Lord Jamar on this shit. You know what I'm saying? This was way back, at least a good 10 years ago when I was still driving trucks type shit. You know, yeah, good, almost 10 years ago or whatever. So back then. And that's when I got on hustle back then.
Okay.
And
Okay. And then it just stuck with you.
yeah, I mean, it stuck with me because it made whatever my mother seen him say made her understand what I was trying to build that she never understood,
Got you. Fully
you know,
got you.
because
All
I
right.
love my
Now bring us to
OG.
current day. Bring us to
Huh?
current day.
What? Current day what? Going to Eric Hope? What you want to?
Yep.
I just reached out to him like everybody else. So once my daughter's mother found out where he was, we put some money on his books and sent the message
Sent a message where?
through the pen mate.
Okay, through the penmate. Now, how much do a penmate message cost?
Now that I'm not exactly sure of. All I
4K.
knew, all I knew is what, and that's where I might have been. That's one place where I might have misspoke at. All I knew is what was motherfucking deducted from my card at that moment, and I assumed that's what that was, but that wasn't accurate. It's not $12 a message or no shit like that.
So how don't you know?
You say, how don't I know what?
What you paid for?
What I paid for?
Yeah, how you don't know what you paid for the phone call? I mean, for the message. You know what I mean?
What each individual message cost?
Or total, because then you can see how many messages
Right,
you sent and divide it.
right. That's what I'm
I
saying.
want to
I
trap. I
just
want to trap over here. You know what I'm saying?
right.
14, 28, 36, 72.
Most definitely. I can't see exactly what's on his account. All I know is I added money to it and he been able to send me messages back. You know what I'm saying? And that's
What?
what the fact on that. Now, outside of this, I guess I could bust it down what the individual cost is if I go and investigate that particular fact. But
Okay,
that's not
I'll do
something
that at a later date. I'll do that at a
right,
later date
right,
for
right.
my brother
But
there.
that's not something I exactly just scratched off into. I just knew what initially I paid to set up the account or to send something. And then I might have got that. And to be honest with you, I might have got that cross pollinated with some of these other people because he's not the only person that's in jail that I'm trying to interview. And I might have misspoke because I was in my feelings reacting to some shit I was in my body at that moment, as they say sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little emotionless, so not quite. Now, what was your intentions when you hit him to run a story, correct? Because in me personally, this is
Mhm.
where people probably where the hoes would come in at. You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
me, if I knew I was coming in this situation, I would have got them numbers and busted down. Just so I could debt that right there. It ain't nothing to say.
You talking about the numbers as far as what it costs to send an individual message?
Just anything total. You know what I mean?
Man, over the course of it, I probably sent that dude the interaction between us probably like a little bit under a couple $100.
Okay. And how long is the time between the back and forth? Like if I
Man,
send a message to him today, how long will it take for him to get it?
maybe about 3 days for him to
And
respond.
and
Yeah.
there's a screening process, I'm sure, because there was a lot of gang related language in that message, and I did a couple stairways, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of messages didn't come out or go in. For example, somebody
And that-
like Slime is not able to talk to the public at all because they're afraid he can speak in code and get somebody dusted off. You hear me?
And that's what I was I don't know this for sure because I never been inside. But what had kind of dawned on me is this guy's in a mental facility, known gang member, sending messages out. Why would they let him talk in gang language?
That's what I'm asking for.
But that's not something that I know enough about the topic to even to be able to defend. And more or less, before I reached into interviewing him, what I was ignorant of was gang culture.
Understood. And what does
So,
that have to do with the situation?
right. So I didn't even consider gang culture when I reached in to like, yo, nigga, we all love Nip. And it's like, take Nip out the situation. The checklist to be a real nigga coming from the hood and making it to be successful, that motherfucker damn near impossible to check off, and people still fuck with you. It's only two famous people that I know, and Tupac is not even on this list. It's Nip and Dolph. They both checked off all them boxes on that list. And the fact that they are not alive fucks with a nigga like me. I don't know what that means.
No 3.
Oh, damn. I almost forgot. And that's the one thing I want to interview and see. Like, I wasn't even gonna put him in there because I know where it start. But I'm very interested in how the homeless boy come up being laughed and joked on, the shortest nigga, showing up, pulling up the jump on people by himself, end up in these circumstances and situations. But I know that shit will start trouble. I wasn't even, when you ask other people I'm trying to interview, I do want to interview them people that was arrested on behind Mo3 and see if that was, you know what I'm saying? Because they already about to eat their pill.
But you media, what you don't have a dog in the fight. I feel that I can talk to anybody I want to. I'm just getting a story.
That's how I look. That's what I'm saying about the Eric Holder shit, bro. But what I'm saying is niggas don't want real investigation unless it's done by one of the white boys, bro. And
Okay,
I can't.
I'm gonna say this though. Also, I think, in my opinion, you cross pollinated your emotions and feelings in it, and journalists we don't do that. But we're gonna talk about that later. So your intentions on hitting Eric Holder was to figure out his mind frame and why he did what he did.
A little bit, yeah. And then it was
Uh,
motivated because I did that reaction video and I went too far with accusing somebody of something. And just as a man, it's like this nigga could be wrong about 9 of the 10 things that you thinking he might have did them. But accusing him of that 10th one that he didn't do is not something I like to do. You feel me?
I do feel you now. Y'all know Global Gang. I keep it a bean. The truth can never be taken as disrespect. He's saying that he owed it to himself to correct how he went at Big U. Why he felt the need to do that is on him, you feel me? But that's where we got and how we got here.
I
Now,
mean,
go ahead.
to be honest with you, like if a nigga extorting people to take care of the kids, I can understand that. If a nigga wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like And then so if I'm talking, I was already talking shit about the robberies or whatever, because like I said, these ain't stories that I made. These ain't stories I exposed. These ain't stories I came up with. These is things I heard and from other different areas, and then Luce put them together. And it's like, and I'm looking at Luce on that bitch. He looking like, dog, I done put in all this work, and it's the motherfucking thanks I get. And I understand that. I identify where Luce is coming from. You understand? I don't know what his personal situations is, but when I seen him on the net, I identified with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when he went with the call a nigga sweetie pie, I'm like, oh, this nigga going in. I know a lot of people like to use a lot of other words, you know what I'm saying? But as in calling people anyway,
Yeah, for
back
sure.
on to
Yeah,
the interview.
that his sweet tooth tickles me as well. That tickles me. I ain't gonna lie. Because if he
Hey,
called
right.
me anything on that menu, and I tell my crip to his face, yeah, we gonna have to get it in. Okay, so
Duh,
now we're at
duh.
you already talked to E. You got a few messages from him, and I'm gonna play the ones that haven't been shown to the public. But okay, now you got in contact with NB. How that happened, and what did that do for you after that? That's when all the reactions came in, and the internet been on fire, and that's when I found out about it. Well, I found out through We Is Gang TV, a fellow native from Oakland. I don't know him, but he was on it every time you drop on it, giving the story
You
to the
said,
people.
hold on, what was that? What was that last name you dropped, bro?
We Is Gang TV.
Now I don't know We Is Gang TV. I don't
I
know.
don't,
Was he
I don't
dissing me or
never.
something?
Nah. I said he. That's how I saw you. You came across my page because he
Okay.
reacted to all the videos. You know what I'm saying? Very rapidly, doing some great journalism. He don't play no side. He trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? He just reported on it.
Oh, well, shout out to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out WIG Gang
He
TV
ain't
for
trying.
sure.
Hold on. He ain't trying to wipe his feet on my mama's rug or nothing like that, though, did he?
Not at all. Just trying to get to the
All
bottom
right.
of the story.
Hey,
He
look, you
said
see how.
he gonna keep looking and trying to get to the bottom. You feel me? Give
Oh
you a
man,
fair shake.
hey, I appreciate you, bro. You see, I put the tortoise shells on because I want to keep it player for him. I took the wires off. Them was the titanium wires. Now we tortoise shell. Now what we
Now,
talking about here?
now make sure you show them $2,100 titanium wires that just dropped 6 months ago.
Damn, hold on, my bad. Hold on.
Make
You
sure you
right. You
switch
right.
up.
You right.
And he is a true Detroit native. He's switching buffs on us.
No, these ain't all buffs. These the titanium wires. You know what I'm saying? You
Well,
you
he
you
got on
can't
buffs
just
right
get
now.
these. You can't just get these. You know it.
Okay.
But hold on. There was a titanium. Don't worry about it. We bought the tortoise shell. These are tortoise shell joints, baby. Tortoise. We ain't even gonna talk about tortoise and we ain't even gonna talk about that. I don't want Peter on my ass. You know what I'm
Let's not
saying?
go too far off. Now, Nina
Right.
boy, how did that happen, and where did your internet status go from there?
Oh man, Nina boy, I know. Look, Nina boy is a decent dude to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no whatever. He a decent dude to me. I don't want nobody murder mouth in my partner to me. He's been cool with me. He reached out to me when he saw it. Now I didn't even know people was reacting to the video, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got businesses, a day job. I just do YouTube because I like it. I be mentoring niggas that be about to kill themselves because their wife is horrible people. You know what I'm saying? With my
O-
YouTube page. I'm
Okay,
entertaining
so
them niggas.
let's
Huh?
get clearly. What do you do? Not on the other side, but are you a YouTuber or not?
Yeah, I fuck with YouTube, man. I've been putting shit
Okay.
on YouTube for about 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's the funny thing about getting my page demonetized. This is gonna be my first month making $100. It's like, oh, cool. And them niggas got me demonetized like that shit gonna stop me. Them whole ass snitch ass lie snitching. What whack? Hey, whack 100 on the internet. He call that shit lie snitching. I'm glad he gave it a name. Nigga that lie snitched on me. I ain't steal nobody content. I reacted to niggas reacting to me. Whole ass nigga, man. And then I told the boy, put it on your own page. So he go on his page talking shit about me. He get thousands and hundreds of thousands of views, but my shit demonetized. Then they in my comments like they somebody else without a profile pic saying, yeah, use original content. You hoe ass nigga, I ain't strike y'all for reacting to my shit. My bad, bro. My bad.
No, we passed 10 minutes. You good, 5. We all air. You
My
on the
bad.
exposure. And I got you feel me, people that can clean it up. It's all good. Shout out Toxic Media. Where you at? But
Man,
so
my
now
bad.
you talking about the instigator?
Man, I mean, no, not the instigator. I can't blame the instigator. You know, the instigator don't get the instigator.
Who got your channel struck, you think?
Me personally, either
Yeah.
that it's between two people. That nigga name we not saying, or the other nigga that be threatening motherfuckers by sticking fingers in their booty. You know, that nigga that like to sit there and hear about transmissions. Oh, you ain't, man, don't make me put that video. I know you seen, I know you seen that?
Hold on, 5. First and foremost, Adam Gerard was happening, 5. South Central Los Angeles from the Project's Finest. You hear me? Yeah, run them chats up. Subscribe, my boy. It's all love. You already know. Tap in.
What's the deal? Got a game love. You
Got it off top.
you know what
Now, I
you
don't
know
know
what
who
nigga.
you talking about. You got to remember, I've been out the streets
Oh
into the YouTube space for 49
man.
days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to
The
get it all
man
together.
who I'm talking about, cause that nigga won't say my name, but they ran my content on that channel with my name on that bitch. And then they called me a non-credible source. And that was some whole ass shit because they didn't had a lot of people up there that was lying or non-credible. But they sat on that motherfucking couch. How dare you call Juano non-credible, nigga? I'm motherfucking certified in several states, nigga.
What color
You
was the couch?
understand?
What color was the couch?
What color was the couch? No, they wasn't on the couch. They had a table and some chairs. It looked like two niggas, and a Mexican and a motherfucking mechanic. You know what I'm saying? The
I
same
think
table, like them niggas looked like they was in the junkyard ready to break down transmissions. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker drop a freestyle talking about how they fuck with transmissions. You know what I'm saying? They like drive shafts. They motherfucking be fucking with upper control arms and shit like that. Ball joints, man. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, you can sit,
Okay, so before you go too deep in it, you know this global gang here to expose her. So you think Adam 22 struck your page, and the
No,
dudes Bricc Baby and Luce was sitting at the table, correct?
hold on. I gotta reverse on that. I gotta get Adam his respect. Adam,
Okay.
Joe Budden, it's a couple motherfuckers in the YouTube space that you can react to their content. They'll never do no whole shit, even if you diss them. So I ain't gonna put the snitch jacket on the white boy. Not on this case. Even though he was smoking a cigarette while he had his puppy pet dog try to attack me and my fucking credibility. That shit ain't cool. But I'ma deal with that how it's dealt with.
Okay. Now we do got a question. You do
I'm listening.
YouTube just to do YouTube, but somehow you came across the opportunity to do the biggest story ever. Now, and I'm gonna double down on that. Why they said the biggest story ever? Because from Blue Laces to everything Nip Mitt to Crenshaw and Slauson, and musically and to the hood, I'm sure a lot of up and coming people wanted to try to bubble off Shitty Cuz. So how did you want to get that opportunity?
Bro, that's that bullshit. I can remember, and that's where that one nigga, that homogenized milk drinking ass motherfucker, pissed me off at. Because I can remember when Dog first got sentenced, and Vlad was saying his team reached out for an interview. We outside of California thought he was exiled and nobody was just gonna talk to him. What you gotta understand is most of the media on social media and YouTube, that shit is driven by y'all, Dallas, and New York. It's only a few of us in the middle of America that get a little traction. And I'm not even one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so basically he wrote you back just because. What was your opening message to Shitty?
I posted that shit. What my opening message
Okay,
to him was,
you want to get into that?
that's in that shit that I just
Let's
sent
get
you.
into that.
Was
Yeah,
telling
we're gonna Adam Gerard. We're gonna talk about the BriccBaby situation a little later. And
I heard he didn't really.
okay.
I heard.
So you reach,
Hey,
you reached out on the, so you reached out on
hey,
the PenMate app, put money on his books, and yeah, that's what happened.
hey, a little blue birdie told me dog ain't even a real double B. That they ain't even in this lineage.
Okay. I mean, we gonna get into that.
I ain't even know that. From my understanding, you can't be a shitty and a brick at the same time. But like I say, niggas just teaching me gang shit. I don't know gang, but niggas teaching me because they fuck with me.
Now, when you say teaching you, one, that sounded brazy because I'm not about to teach no non-affiliate a mother thing.
No,
And
go ahead.
And if you a journalist, it ain't your business whether they do it with 2 C's, with a K before the C, a K after the B. It don't even matter, whatever it may be. It ain't your business. You're here to get the story.
When you a journalist and you getting a story and the comments is, oh, were they supposed to use 2 C's or not? Then it's on me to be able to get that information of who uses that and who doesn't uses that. And then when you're a journalist and people attack your credibility, I need to be able to explain like, yo, it's a lineage of brick babies and it's a lineage of bricks and it's a lineages of shitties. And you got somebody.
And what makes you so confident that those people you talking to know their correct history as well?
Nothing makes me confident. That's the whole point. I just tried. That's like what we was talking about with the transmission from the Biggie video. I just try to investigate the story all the way down the line, and then I just leave it, or I only speak on what I know for sure. And the fact that it's people.
Now you just said that you only speak on what you know for sure. So if you don't know the gang lingo and the gang politics for sure, then you shouldn't have spoke on it due to your rules.
Right, yeah, I didn't hold on. I didn't speak on. I didn't tell nobody what gang language is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that. I said what I come to understand is it's a difference. I didn't say I knew what the difference was. And then I said by me not knowing the difference, there's been people reaching out to me to educate or make me understand like this and that and the other. Now, whether or not they correct, I only know as I go forward and I may talk to somebody like you or this and that person and they be like, yo, this ain't correct.
Okay, for sure. I mean, that's why people, the global gang, do tap in with me because right is right and wrong is wrong. You hear me? So yeah, and I don't got no dog in the fight. I'm just trying to hear me. But this is what most people
let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. Me and you didn't converse, and it's some things I didn't understand, or some things I may have been wrong about. Have I been closed off to hearing your opinion or hearing you tell me that don't work like that?
Not at all. Even to certain geographical, questions and things of that nature.
And then
no.
And that's what I'm saying. Like as men, we can all be right, we can all be wrong, we can all be a lot of things. But us being able to have that exchange is what's gonna make us everything. And I ain't been turned off to having that exchange. And I don't want nobody paint me with a brush that like, yo, I'm wrong or I lied about some shit. I don't have to lie. I can take being wrong and being corrected. But you're not gonna call me a liar. And that's what all this shit about. That's all I'm saying, baby.
And that's why you own KashRulesGlobalTv, and we're gonna put it all on the table, and they gonna make their decision, and it ain't gonna be up to you. Now we're gonna play this content that's gonna
the content you need to pay
and explain why you were reluctant to put this out in the first place.
Right, because you see, it's more shit said in the messages. It's a whole lot of shit said. I wasn't gonna put out our whole exchange. All I wanted to do was make what I did wrong right. Cause no matter how dirty Big Dog is, out my mouth, I accused him of something that I shouldn't have. in the reaction video when I was reacting to Luce. And so I had to make that right, because as men, we owe that shit to each other. That ain't no difference if I accuse Pepe Le Pew, you know who we talking about. If I accuse niggas won't say my name, I ain't saying theirs. If I accuse Pepe Le Pew of some shit that he didn't do, it's like we already know he like a thumb in his ass, and he like playing with other men's ass and all that shit. We already know this nigga supposed to be a baller but got caught stealing jackets and shit like that. We already know that. But I'm not gonna accuse him, you know what I'm saying, of some shit like being with a woman. You know, he done already showed that, you know, he like transmissions. I'm not going to accuse him of being with a motor, you know? He like a drive shaft.
So you saying you got morals and you got character.
Man, what else I'm going to live on?
Yeah,
money ain't worth shit right now, bro.
It's a time and place for everything. I compartmentalize everything. The YouTube streets, I leave for the YouTube streets. Now, when I walk out these doors and I pop out in them East Oakland streets, then I leave that right there. You know what I mean? And I don't intertwine the two. You know, but everybody has different approaches to situations. Now, before
and
we
then
get into this content,
you know my city. Hold on, you know my city's obligation to your city.
We say it one more time.
You know my city's obligations to your city.
And you know my city's obligations to your city as well. Heavy, super heavy.
All right.
Before we get into this content, let's bring it all to full circle. What was the message you sent that Shitty Cuz responded to?
Well, really, it was that first one, and he responded 2 times. And at first, he told me he was working on something. So, like, while niggas worried about, he only answered a couple of my messages. That's the whole thing. Niggas going at me and tripping on me. He in the messages, he said he was working on something. So you don't know who the fuck he talking to. And he didn't give me a fucking interview. He answered just a couple questions. And he just
what
went
question
up.
did you ask? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah. Them in that video that you got.
Okay, we about to play it right now. They want the content. We about to give them the content.
Go ahead.
KashRulesGlobalTv. Straight to the source every time.
Ooh, what up, though, y'all? How you living? You know, I'm not really an instigator or a stuff starter or nothing like that. That's not what I do. You understand? But somebody attempted to discredit my work. And then the independent investigator proved I was telling the truth. So now they just saying it's all
that
fake.
was
I don't know what else to
TV.
do. You know what I'm saying? If your what's sad about it is the person that's saying it's fake, bro. You done already violated your own gangster card so many times. I don't even understand why these messages matter. But whatever, let's check it out. That's my actual phone screen. You know what I'm saying? In actuality.
We're gonna slow it down.
Oh yeah, do your thing.
Okay, now what are you showing us right here?
That's the first message. And look, I want you to certify that ain't no breaks in that screen record. I even show and then I'm what you call a miser, which means I don't spend no money I don't have to. Nigga, I'm operating that phone right there is an iPhone 12. Real talk. Ain't no breaks in that screen recording.
Okay, I'm about to slow it down for my people.
Yeah, do your thug nasty, man. I'm about to pour me another cognac, man.
For sure. I don't drink fire, but I do smoke. But yeah, I'm gonna do it thorough.
I mean, I do a lot of things, but you know, that professionalism in my other life gotta always be respected.
All right, so
oh man, you got me sounding like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Shit. And that's the disrespectful thing. Niggas think I'm a create an app. I fucking created an app? And when you go to the front of the video, You can see. I open my phone up from Google, like, yo, what we doing here? That's my real name. You see it say Scent Green. I'm a fake. How can I fake that?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen a lot of fake-ish females be doing a lot of fake-ish. That catfish game is nasty.
But you see, that's why I did the screen recording all the way through.
Okay, explain. Go ahead. This your moment. Explain what's going
That's
on.
why I did the screen recording all the way through. Like playing from the beginning. You see me go into Google, open that shit, and go to that, type in PenMates and open it. PenMates a legit app. You see that? Like, come on, man. I got a fucking day job. You think I got? And then, like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. If I wanted to go viral or just get some money or whatever the case, I could have made that nigga say a whole lot of shit if I was faking it. Fuck all that.
What you mean?
What I mean is, huh?
What you mean made him say?
What I mean is, if I made up the messages, I could have made them say whatever.
All right, let's talk us through these messages right now. What we looking at?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Them the real joints.
Okay,
that's
what I'm saying. Explain them, and you know what I'm saying.
Open them up, whatever you want to do. Oh no, man, these is our motherfucking interactions. This message right here is me reaching out to that nigga, telling him who I am. Like, yo, people might want to hear your story. Is motherfucker speaking on you, and you should speak for yourself. I want to give you the opportunity. What's going on?
Hello, Eric. My name is Juan. I'd like to speak to you. Okay, then this is his reply from Eric Holder 82924.
Right. So like he's saying he handling some stuff right now. So for all I know, I took that as he was already working with some people. So
now, I'm gonna put a pause on it. So this is one of the and I told you this on the phone.
Right.
One of my main questions was, why wouldn't an up and coming journalist, media personality like me who understands marketing want to pay this man more than a few dollars to get this story?
Nigga, I'd have gave him 100% of what the video made.
He just wrote you back.
You say he just wrote me back?
That's it. That's all you know.
Hold on. What you say now?
He just wrote you. He just responded to your message. That's all you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
I ain't putting no motherfucking pressure on his neck or nothing like that.
Oh no, I don't think you could if you wanted to.
Right. Like this nigga's, you know?
Yeah.
Right. You see, then these was the first two responses.
You gave him topics to respond to, or
this was his response. At first, he was like, he working on something and he don't really know what I'm talking about. And this was his second message back to my first message. I had only texted him once. He texted me back twice.
It ain't really nothing to speak on for my behalf, though. Eric Holder, 82924.
There you go.
All right, let's continue.
Hold on, let me get we working on my Android tablet and shit. Let me get the charger. You gonna open that bitch up.
Okay. I'm gonna get with y'all handling stuff right now. I don't know what y'all talking about.
That was one of the first messages, and then that was one of the first messages. That was the first message, actually.
Okay, I disagree, bro. This you. Go ahead.
Right. So, like, look, that message you just showed, the last one, that was the first one. So I just told him things that was being said on the internet, trying to see would he answer or respond to any of the questions. Because I'm just like,
motivation with this,
huh?
What was your motivation with this? And make sure y'all get a good look at the screen. It's listed pretty you feel me, organized, whatever y'all want to say. Go ahead.
It's like my motivation was I wanted to know. I wanted to know. First of all, somebody like a Nipsey Hussle ain't supposed to be being touched. Second of all,
what you mean? He ain't supposed to be touched. Speak more on that.
You know what I'm saying? Amongst black men, a Nipsey Hussle ain't supposed to be touched. So what did he do? What did he do that made it cool to touch him? That's number one.
You believe he had a golden cloak on him or something? Because I don't believe that. I don't believe nobody can be touched. If you still involved in a certain type of life, you still
Right.
have to abide with everything that come with that. At the most respectfully. You
And
see you see who I
when
got behind me.
you see when you said you hear when you said it's been niggas in gangs teaching you, and I said yeah, and that's one of the things that they've been teaching. You hear me?
What's that?
No matter what you accomplish in life as an individual, if you in that, then you need to be respecting that. And that shit got a code of honor like the motherfucking Navy SEAL.
Okay. Okay.
And
Fact.
that's
Fact. So you saying you intaking that information. All right, 600
oh,
hood.
yeah.
Who you feel is a nip hater? I said you in. Oh
What,
yeah, for sure, for sure. 600. Who you feel a nip hater? Little one.
me or the in the chat?
I just asked him. Somebody in the chat. 600 hood.
How they feel you a nip hater? You been holding it
So
down
we don't.
for 'em.
I don't know who you talking. Oh, me? Cash? You talking to Cash? You must not know me then, Five. You ain't looked at my page, Global Gang.
Man, hey, look, that nigga, hey, he been I don't know. Ain't neither one of us no nip haters.
He,
That's how all this shit started.
respectfully, 600 hood. It's Cash with a K, but yeah, you ain't looked at my page. I give Nip the utmost respect. I done rolled around LA when he was first out when listening to Blue Laces. So don't ever put that word H and hustle man in the same sentence. We just gonna move on from that, loved one. Shout
Right.
out, salute to you, my boy.
And
But
then
anyway,
based on your credentials, you sticking your neck out by being a nip fan.
you a 60s crip. Okay, I respect that. And I done been in the middle of Slauson, you hear me? And giving the utmost respect. So we ain't even gonna go there. You better even ask Marathon Kev or somebody. You see who on my wall. I digress. Let's move forward. But shout out to
Right.
you, 60s Hood. I'll pop out and we can discuss something.
That's when that shit block us from
No,
getting where it need to be handled.
continue.
Yeah,
So
where
many
was we
things to
at?
speak about. You gave him a list of things. Big U, people was talking about his crew. You said if you
Right.
disagree, it's a lot for you to speak up for him to speak about.
Yeah, as my own individual, I had to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? If it's proven that you done did 9 things, I can't accuse you of 10. And as you see, I wasn't gonna put the air coder messages out. I just wanted to put the one message out. I didn't even realize that he had shot at Bricc Baby in it. I just knew I couldn't crop it out because then people would be testing my integrity.
So you didn't read the messages when you got them?
Yeah, I read them, but it was like I couldn't cut it down to where he just saying that the old dude ain't had nothing to do with it.
If you're a journalist, you ain't got no dog in the fight. You put everything up and let the people decide.
Right.
Okay,
And that's what
this message, what does EH say?
I'm glad you said that shit. Oh, you see what he said? He can't let one single nigga tell him that he can't be in that community. He alumni. And that's what I'm saying. Like if I wanted to go viral, I'd have put that message out first. That's why niggas trying to tell me I'm lying or tell me any of that whole ass shit. Like, bitch, please. I'd have put that message out first if it was about me getting views. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Okay.
It's another message
Beautiful.
in there
I
that
do.
say
Beautiful and blessed. Hold
it's
on.
another
Beautiful and
message in
blessed
there that
said,
say
when's
they
the
ain't
last
had
time?
no fight.
Okay. Hold on, we're gonna get there. He said, "Beautiful and blessed." Said you've been talking to Eric recently. When's the last time he responded to you?
The dates on the messages and it's in there.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get at the last date. Yes,
Right. I don't want to.
there are dates and names on the messages. We're gonna keep going through this. This is EH right now.
I don't want to speak ignorantly, but it's been a couple days since he responded. And then I would imagine, motherfucker, like you got to remember, BriccBaby talking all. Oh damn, I done said this nigga name. The pet talking all that shit, but he was talking about interviewing a nigga too. He said he was gonna reach out to the nigga. But that's the whole thing. If I'm lying and that's your man and he on your lineage, why you ain't reach out to him to clear that shit? If y'all are a crew, why you ain't reach out to that nigga to clear the big homie name and a big homie being blamed for shit he ain't do?
Okay. Now who is this? Eric from Eric Holder. Well, if he came to me with it, not just hear it in the street, just go by that. What is he referring
Because
to?
I asked them, was they accusing each other of snitching?
Oh, during the conversation prior to the unaliving
But
the
did
net.
you? But what you gotta see is you gotta see the text where he say that they wasn't. He ain't had no disrespect for them.
And I don't know about no fight, but if that's what they say, who is your resources? But nah, we ain't fight. I still didn't have just disrespect for him.
Right. So like, if it was about clout chasing or going viral, that message right there would have set my YouTube page on fire. You
But is it
know it,
not
right?
about going viral? Is it not about getting views?
But I just want you to make that point for me, because you
Got you.
know that message right there would have set my page on fire. But that
Fact.
ain't
And
what
it's a
I
lot.
did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yep.
niggas accusing me of some shit that you feel me? I could have did that and couldn't nobody say shit. But it wasn't about that. I only posted any of that. And then you see the messages in there where I'm telling him that I ain't gonna put none of this out until he tell me it's cool. But I had to do the one thing because I accused the one dude of number 10 wrong things, and he only did 9 wrong things, and that ain't cool. I'm a foul ass nigga sometimes. I don't like getting accused of shit I ain't do. I already did enough shit wrong. Don't accuse me of the shit I ain't did. Oh fuck, bro. I'm
Okay.
gonna talk to you. Yeah. I got a little bit of
Well, it's all
battery
good.
left on this device. Where we at with it?
All right. Well, if you came to me on here on the street, let's just go with that. Now let's get to Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby and Cowboy made some other people. All these people are on the net putting words in your mouth and shit on your game. That's you, right? Explain that.
Oh yeah. Bricc Baby was on no jumper. And he was saying like he was coming home from jail, that was his little homie. And why you had to just do that? Like he was gonna put him on. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy was saying it wasn't no discrepancies between them and this, that, or whatever, and the conversation was cool. Cowboy made it seem like the nigga just went crazy and he wasn't there. And then like I can't really fault Cowboy because Paul P didn't really press him on the questions. And to me, I'm just saying I don't know how it works in California. I don't. But if Nip was around me or he allowed me to be around him and he the one that's winning and we in front of his business and he pull up and I know this, that, and the other, I'm not about to let him be out there by himself. I'm sorry.
And who you referring to?
I'm referring to everybody.
Okay. All right.
You
Now we
talking
about
to
to this.
hold on. Let me clarify something, bro. You talking to a nigga that got shot 3 times with a shotgun, got out the car and shot back. Let's clarify that.
So you understand what you're saying?
I fucking understand what I'm. You. It's certain things
Yeah.
I'm a hustler. I'm not a gangster, and that's why this shit infuriates me because I know real gangsters, and I'm just a hustler. I'm a player. I'm gonna handle my business. I'm gonna defend myself. XYZ, right? But I know real gangsters, and that shit wasn't supposed to happen to dog. Especially when you talking about people standing next to him and ain't nobody got nothing to say. That wasn't supposed to happen. I don't.
I agree. I agree.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
I'm gonna keep
something.
it respectfully. He wouldn't have walked up out of there. Go ahead, get it off.
Let me tell you something. I used to I I was a drug dealer for about 10 years, right? I started off selling crack to black people, the most thing I'm ashamed of. I didn't do that for long, but I sold crack to black people for about 11, 12 months. Did. And then I elevated into other things, but did. One time, me and my man's, I'm not going to say his name because I'm not even supposed to be viral for no shit like this. A nigga come out the house with a Mac 11. I know my man's mother. Me and him together, he out with me. We either gotta get shot together, die together, or we going to jail for murder together. But I'm not taking this nigga home dead and I'm alive. That's not right.
And as me being one of them ones, I agree. Now let's get to the content. This is shitty. Now explain this, because you understand he was talking to you.
That's when he was talking about bigu was too old to be bringing up in that shit. And it seemed like that's why I didn't think BriccBaby was gonna be mad, because it seemed like he is more disappointed in BriccBaby even speaking on the situation. Not like he was trying to diss him.
That's what you feel?
That's what I interpreted. I could
Okay.
be wrong. I'm not in a nigga's head. And then he is in a medical facility. Let's not never take that out the equation.
Okay, now that's also another red flag that went, because I know they give limited access to them people getting out and speaking to people and people being
Right,
able to contact them.
right. But you
But
seen Wig TV trace down everything I posted. I ain't got no in with Wig TV. I don't know him. I ain't spoke to him. I did reach out to him to tell him thank you. I reached out to him. He never responded to me. But he chased it down, and on his live, he called that facility, and that's what Eric Holder is. It's already been proven. It's already been proven that that's the only way to contact the nigga.
and what is this referring to right here?
What's that? I don't know. I thought that was him certifying his gangsterism, as in saying a Bricc Baby or whoever else can't speak on him. That's how I looked at it. But I mean, I'm not a California gangbanger, so I don't speak that language. What's this one? Right. And that's another thing. Hold on, pause that. That's something I had to learn right there. Like all of us outside California thought the Rolling 60s was just one big hood. But we didn't know it was 3 or 4 different sets within that hood. We didn't know that. That's a major factor of it too. Like, what if Nip was from one side of the same hood and they beefing with the other side? We didn't know that. And that's the whole thing. Like, that's what California don't understand. Nip belonged to the
Are we
world.
supposed to know that? Nip
Huh?
belonged to the world, or did Nip belong to his family?
He belonged to both. But he put himself out there to the world, man. The world accepted that nigga. And the world accepted him on a whole bunch of different levels, man. Not just his
Okay.
music. Some people fuck
The
with his man.
your phone dying, ain't it? The OH is my gang in the young generation. This whole thing is what my card reads.
Right. And as me as an outsider, I don't know, I can't translate all that. You
I'm
feel
not
me?
in 60 business. I can't either.
You say what, bro?
I ain't in 60 business. I can't either.
Right. But I'm on my journalist shit. And that's the information I got. But look at that. Hold on, pause that. Nigga, don't you see my apps for my bank? You see Fifth Third on there? You see my stock apps on there? You see my threads on there? Like, I'm gonna fake that That ain't a paused screen recording. I went right into Google. Look at that shit, nigga. That's my retirement fund on there, bro. My Alibaba account where I order my merch at. Look, this is my YouTube page. I'ma fake that, bro. And then what bothered me about what fucking bothered me about DuBoy is you try to discredit me on somebody else's platform and you ain't doing it on your own. You speak against me illegitimately. You don't reach out to me. You don't even fact check.
No,
And I'm gonna keep it up. Huh?
we're gonna play a reaction, and I want to know how you feel about this because he
Go
was
ahead.
discrediting you.
Go ahead. I gotta get a phone charger. Go ahead. Play that shit. I'm listening.
But at the end of the day, I'm not trying
Hold on, I got this shit on slow mo. My fault, gang.
to go through this. I ain't been reaching out. I haven't been doing all the stuff that. Listen, man. Like I said, I lost 2 friends that day. People could take it for what they want. I lost 2 friends that day.
Now, y'all, this is Bricc, not the trick, speaking on everything we talking about right now. Eric Holder and what he said, and if he feel he even said it at all, or this is all a YouTube play for some clout. Clout is a hell of a drug.
You get what I'm saying? I lost my little bro. Won't see him ever again. And I lost Nipsey. Won't see him ever again. You get what I'm saying? Unless I go sign up and go to the pen. And how many gangbangers go to the pen to go see people? You know what I'm saying? Do I disagree with what he did? Yes. Do I know what the conversation was about? No. If the conversation was about any type of telling or anything like that, hey, that is an emotional thing. You can't stop one man from another man. Like, I don't know which way the conversation went. You get what I'm saying? I was in jail. But at the end of the day, however the conversation went, that was personal. It had nothing to do with rolling 60s. It had nothing to do with no bigu's. It had nothing to do with nobody else. That conversation, drugs, and whatever else was going on. You get what I'm saying? I disagree with Nipsey even approaching somebody about that at that state of his life when he was our like savior. Like he was like our guy. But I know my bro, he not going for nothing, but it still ain't been no paperwork come out. And I telling people like, hey man, I don't think that was what should.
What up, though?
And y'all know I'm the voice of the streets and give y'all perspective. I'm gonna keep it a beam. That is something that has never came out. Shitty, never came out with no official paperwork.
About being a
Never,
snitch.
it never surfaced. So
Right.
yeah.
You seen me ask him that, right?
Should have been said because I remember a rumor, but I remember when the rumor went away. Like I dealt with the rumor hands on. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like either way it go.
Hey, bro.
Shitty G. So let's go to Nina Boy. Cause like really, I don't even want to give you no type of I'm just telling you. ODM Slim.
What's up?
I got about another 10 or 15 minutes real quick. Where you dissing me at so I can respond to that shit and and then like I don't
Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to it, man.
niggas
Eric Holder even come out. His first statement ever. Why would he ever come out and get to talking about me first?
I feel him.
But as you see, that wasn't his first statement.
Hold on. Let him land.
Rolling 60s, you weird ass nigga. And nigga, it's no taking this away, bro. You can't rewrite history, bro. I ain't never crossed no lines. I ain't never been in no situation where it's a DPable offense. You'd have got your ass whipped multiple times for doing shit like this. You'd have got. You think
He talking about me.
Reached out to
You talking about MB?
They don't have a father. Some of them don't live with their mothers. You get what I'm saying?
And none of that shit he talking about me.
Between the bigs and the
shit. He don't have no this and that. Like, come on, fool. Like when
yo, look at this nigga with this.
Together.
Yo, bro, bro, hold on. Pause all this. Let me end all this right now, dog. Nigga, I ain't gotta respond to no nigga right here in the right hand left corner with a daddy. He wasn't putting shit on his own channel until I told him to. And this nigga in this car without a sunroof with no hairline, we don't know if he old, young, dying, living. We don't know. And he's sharing a cigarette with a Mexican or some shit like that. He with a migrant. We ain't got, man, dog, bro. Fuck all them niggas. I don't have no beef with them niggas. If they want whatever it is what the fuck it is. This other nigga, this Bricc Baby nigga, he been on the internet talking about putting his fingers in niggas' booties. He can't say shit to me. Nothing. Nothing I did was about that nigga. Nothing. I didn't even realize his name was in a fucking message, bro. Until somebody else told me that shit. He's a funny nigga on the internet. He's TTE naughty to me. None of this shit was about discrediting him. He has been discrediting himself for the last several years. He lied about being friends with DW Flame. He lied about getting choked. He done lied about all kind of shit on one of the hottest platforms on the fucking internet. Why is he worried about my messages? You know why? Because he fucking know it's true.
All right,
That's it.
I'm gonna speak as devil's advocate here, right?
Go ahead.
So he is saying that your messages is cap, they not true, they don't exist. And me as a journalist, I'm not putting nothing on my screen that I didn't read. And you can't pretend that you don't know that Bricc is hot in the algorithm. You put his name in there for a reason, right or wrong.
That's the thing. In the first video that Nina Boy reacted to didn't have Big Bricc name in it. Bricc wasn't even mentioned. He wasn't even mentioned. That's something that Nina Boy pulled out. What you got to go back and do is look at the live. Me and Nina Boy was going back and forth about the terminology of shitty gangster. And I was saying he said he's considered gangster. And I took that. I'm not from LA. I took that as if saying that he's an actual killer and some of these other people using this name is not. But I could have been wrong. I'm not steeped in LA gang politics. You understand? And me and Nina Boy was going back and forth about that. And that's when the part about him referring to Bricc Baby came up. But me and Nina Boy's interaction or even interview was not based on Bricc Baby, The Rock, whatever. Yo, and even Nina was going out his way to not be disrespectful. So was I. Once the people in the chat pointed out Bricc Baby's name was in the message, it had nothing to do with this nigga, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I have no doubt in my mind Nina Boy knew what he was doing.
He might have.
So you may not have been cognizant, but you guilty by association. You want to know why? That's like me going to go in the car with my partner. He said we going to the store. He happened to stop and go spin. I'm with him in the front seat. I was there, right?
I'm listening.
So you was there on the live with Nina Boy, right? And he knew what to attack, and he did.
I'm listening.
So it was a motive with that, and that's how y'all ended up there with the focus being on Bricc, not the trick.
Whatever that case may have been, my intentions was never on this guy.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then whether my man's intentions was or wasn't, he didn't been ultimately respectful. Bricc called Nina a bitch. Nina ain't called Bricc out his name once. Nina ain't even spazzed out on the nigga. So like I gotta look at a man as a man. Now this nigga calling you out your name and you hold poise. So whether whoever fuck with whoever, a nigga done been decent to me. And I done watched the nigga be a decent dude from what I can see. And I gotta respect that. And then everybody around gotta know that I'm respecting that. So even if you don't agree with Juano, you know I'm on man time at all times. So even it might become a time where me and you don't agree, Cash. You understand? But the fact that you know I'm standing on these same morals and principles is going to allow us to have an eternal relationship. You feel me?
It's always an opportunity to be diplomatic. You know what I mean? Now,
I'm
we
not
gonna
playing
go from here.
politics.
We gonna
I'm
wrap
not
it up.
playing politics.
Now I'm gonna give you my insight on it, and I believe where things are getting crossed up at is because of those emotions, those relationships beyond the camera, beyond the interview, where there's a certain loyalty or you believe somebody more than the other, more than the facts that are laid out because you have a relationship with that person, and that's something personally. Cash Rules Global, stay out of. Let me know if y'all read it wrong.
I don't have no more of a relationship with Nina than I got with you. Maybe, but outside of a favor or two, because niggas came at me after that shit and he was decent about giving me information after that. You understand? But you've been decent with me as far as our communications. You know what I'm saying? So all I can go on is how a man show himself to be with me. And if a man had been 100 with me, regardless of what you accuse him of, if you can't show me a videotape of him doing that, then I got to go on that man being decent with me. And that's what we need to be doing as, huh?
And that's what I'm on, but that wasn't the point of what I'm saying. What I
Oh,
was
yeah.
saying is that there is a time and place for everything, and certain things should just be reported on and nothing further. Because I don't
Right.
have no emotions on nobody that ain't in my face. If you want to come see me, come holler at me, y'all. Everybody is real clear. The number on the jersey, go look it up, go Google it. Y'all have the Google Maps to tell you right where to go.
Right.
But with that being said, I'm not here for that. I'm here to do media, be the voice for the streets on YouTube, and I'm not gonna get in nobody politics because I got my mother effing on. You hear me? And that
Right.
leaves me out of a lot of bullshit. Truth is the
Most
truth,
definitely.
and yeah, because I'm on the 100 side, don't mean that I agree with everything that went on. You feel what I'm saying? With vice versa.
Hell yeah. So where we
You know, my emotions are removed because I'm just reporting. I'm giving y'all the story, and the global gang gonna tell me how they feel.
right, it ain't no room for our feelings though. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't what we doing it for. And that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to get the story. That's why I'm like, nigga, I'm the Black Ralo. I know some of y'all a little too young to remember who he was, but he was a nigga that wore jeans with a suit jacket on and moccasins. And he would go out here and investigate shit that people thought he should, just so he can tell the people like, yo, what really happened is this. And he pissed a couple folks off, but he had a good show. My grandma liked this show. I want to, it's a whole lot of niggas doing a whole lot of things on YouTube. It ain't nobody doing that. So that's the lane I wanted to jump in, and it's just that simple.
All right, now
I
that's
don't
what
know if
it
you bringing
is.
the rest of your
Now
folks, but I got some other shit to handle, so I can't sit
it's
on here
all
too
good. Say
much.
less. We about to wrap this up right now. We done got to the meat and potatoes. We went straight to the source. Now, what do you want to lead the naysayers with, and tell everybody where to go to get them text messages and see everything so they can put it all together, and I
Oh yeah,
will leave the links to the new YouTube in the page. Go tap in with him and run
appreciate
him
it.
up because he will be interviewing some people that other people can't get in contact with.
Yeah. Oh,
And
people don't care about.
I hope
Now
you
that's
get
one.
me.
I'm glad you
I
said
hope
that,
you
bro.
get me.
I'm glad you said
All
that.
you go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead. I
let me
hope you
go
get
off
me.
one time. Let me go
Do
off
your
one
thing.
time.
You're gonna go off
YouTube
and
is
end it out.
YouTube is a motherfucking content creation farm. You understand? Us younger people, not us younger people, us smaller people in the content creation game, we go out and we create all these stories, we react to all these things, and the bigger motherfucking people take our shit, and then as soon as you get monetized or you start making money, then they motherfucking shut your channel down. You understand? So what I would suggest to you is you find your own lane, and there's so many different platforms to place your content on. And that's why I don't give a fuck about them niggas getting my page demonetized with they hating, snitching asses, even though they gangbangers. But we gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Hoe ass
All
nigga.
right, keep going. All right, so what do you want the people to take away from this?
What I want the people to take, man, whatever your dream is, chase that shit down. And when motherfuckers like these hoe ass niggas get to hating on you with they zaddy in the background, smoking cigarettes, feeling on they booty while they hang out with snitches and shit like that, while you tell people this nigga is your homie, but you try to discredit Juano, nigga, please. How you sitting there and you a motherfucking certified gangbanger with a fucking white boy politicking with you on another nigga? You out of pocket, bitch. That's really the real. That's really the real. And this motherfucker's in my motherfucking inbox that I ain't gonna say nothing about because they certified and they told me you out of pocket, but they also told me, yo, Juano, you might have stepped on the toe, but let me school you. And it's how you deal with this suck ass, fuck ass nigga. What we doing? And that's what it is. Fuck you. And that's that. Nigga, I ain't gotta be a liar. That's you that lied about getting choked out in front of your motherfucking kid. That's you that lied about putting Kill Squad out in the street and this, that, or whatever. Motherfucker tried to kill me. I killed him in the fucking driveway, nigga. That's what the fuck I did. Nigga shot you and lived. So
That's a true story.
true story. It's on video. That's another thing. Niggas talking about going viral. Nigga, I could have posted that video. What the fuck we talking about?
Yeah, everything ain't for the internet. The global
You
gang
right.
knows a lot. It's a lot of shit I ain't posted.
That's what I'm saying. You said go off. So if I cared about
Go
fucking
off.
being viral, if I cared about fucking being viral for bullshit, I got enough bullshit that I done fucking survived on camera, on film, on paper to do that. But that ain't what the fuck I did. And I didn't think this was gonna go viral. That ain't what the fuck I do, man. I like kicking game to my 7,000 subscribers, bro. I fucks with them. You understand? When I bought my first house, you get where I'm going? I'm giving them the stories about being a landlord. I'm giving them the stories about the difference. And that's what my page is about. This was just my first foray into creating my own channel to put everywhere. Tubi, Roku, whatever, which is me doing these interviews. You know what I'm saying? And I only started with this because I accused somebody who may be a foul nigga of some shit I shouldn't have. And I'm a foul nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a foul nigga. You know, I got 3 baby mamas. I'm super foul. I pay everybody bills and all that shit. I'm a different, you know what I'm saying? So accusing somebody of some shit that they didn't do, even though they're a foul nigga, I still want to give them their respect. That's all. And I want that same respect. But I can't ask nobody for something that I'm not willing to give. And I had to put my own ass on the line to make sure I gave that respect, to check that situation. Right. But we ain't thinking about dicks and gay shit. That's some other niggas over there in the junkyard with transmission. You know what I'm saying? And then, yo, dig this. This is my last comment on these other niggas. I couldn't sit around you and talk about how transgenders and tube tops or another man's penis. Or I couldn't do that, could I? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not here for it personally.
I'm just saying, I only seen one nigga go in there and shut that shit down, and that was whack. Everybody else just sat there and played party into that conversation.
Some niggas still gotta go outside and be amongst the people. And some niggas got morals. Character is what you do when nobody looking, in my opinion.
Man, hey.
Now tell the people where they can find you at.
Man, you can find me everywhere. But you know where I gotta find myself at? is in the mirror. So I never do no shit where I can't look at myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker accusing me of some shit that would cause me to not be able to look at myself in the mirror is a lying ass motherfucker. Especially a nigga that's already on the internet threatening to put his fingers in other grown ass men booty, or hanging with known snitches, like talking about one nigga his friend. And the nigga, I don't know how he's still claiming the game. But that ain't got shit to do with me. And
Well,
I
he said
didn't.
he started a couple.
Huh?
Allegedly, he started a couple.
I
And
don't
on some
know.
of the word and some of
And
the
then
word
at the
Crips.
same time, you done lived in Florida, Atlanta, Florida, Georgia, all of these other places for extended periods of time.
Now there ain't nothing wrong with that.
And yeah, but you was a young nigga, so when you put it in on the hood.
So then maybe you might have to dig deep into that.
I was born in the Jeffries Projects. I left there.
Why you sparing this man?
Huh?
Why you sparing this man like he ain't gonna see this? Come on, Five.
I'm sparing this man. I'm not necessarily sparing this man. It's just that he a black man and I ain't trying to destroy him. But nigga, don't come at me.
Man, he ain't sparing you.
I don't give a fuck. He can't do shit to me. He a bitch boy. Nigga, you went to jail stealing jackets in a Range Rover. You done made your career talking about I'm friends with this nigga, friends with that nigga, but you ain't friends with them niggas no more. I'm still friends with everybody I was ever fucking friends with. On man time, you can't say shit to me at all. Nothing.
Right,
Nigga, my day job don't require me to be no bitch ass nigga while some white man stand behind me and tell me how to go at other niggas. Man, what the fuck? Come on, bro. I'm from Detroit. You know the mayor, the police chief, everybody in my city was black when I was a kid. I don't know what the fuck subservient means. That nigga sit there and kiss white boy dick. He can't say shit to me. The fuck?
Your
Man,
superior
hold
ass,
on. You from Oakland. You know what it is. I know you got to do your journalism shit, but you know what it is. It's different in a lot of other places than it is where we come from. You know what it is.
I ain't even gonna say like it ain't different there.
Man.
Some people just don't walk around like me.
And then on some real shit, if I got a problem with another nigga, then that's between me and that black man. Never will I ever go on a white man's platform or allow a white man to sit in between me and another black man getting into it. The fuck? And then I'm not from gang culture, but I know for a fact that's against gang law for a white boy to be in on that. That don't matter what your color is. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I know when shout out to AD community. That never
That's
happened.
why he left. That's why he left. That's why he left.
You stand on morals. Pure point blank.
Nigga, I'm standing on why AD left that bitch. You fucking right.
I'm gonna just make this clear, Global Gang, because y'all already know in the comments who he talking about. Since he talked about him, I'm gonna say it myself. Bricc not the trick, bro. He said you calling him cat. You on some bullshit and you don't want to go down that road. You feel me? So we just gonna make that clear because Global Gang, we put it on the table.
Right. And then I'm about to be out this bitch, but like you pointed out, I showed this dude a lot more respect than he deserves with my iced out buffs on. And I ain't have to dick suck a celebrity to get these bitches. I got them out the street. I ain't have to steal coats or none of that shit, bro. I ain't have to hold a white man's balls while he fuck a bitch. I ain't have to follow him to the hood. He say, I can't let my white boy get hurt while he in the hood. Nigga, what? And the white boy like, nigga, I got security. He telling you I don't need you. The white boy was planning. The white boy was baiting him to me. And I ain't want to eat him like that, bro. I ain't loose. I ain't loose. If he baited that nigga to Luce would have ate him like a sweetie pie. I was looking at that shit, but I ain't go for it. I'm like, man, I don't even want no cupcakes. I tried to tell him the game. I'm like, nigga, it feel good not to have a daddy. And what'd he do? He went and jumped on his page and started talking shit about. But nigga, you been dick sucking that nigga page, not posting on your page. Wack gave you the alley-oop. You ain't even take it. You's a sucker duck. Sucker duck. My bad.
Ain't no
I'm
bad
sorry.
over here. We let that man speak and get it off. You hear me? I appreciate you for tapping in with Cash Rules Global and getting it off. You hear me? It's Juano. Go subscribe to his new channel. I'm gonna put it in the link for show in the description. You hear me?
Cash.
What's happening, Fi?
So you know a nigga can't murder mouth you to me, right?
That ain't gonna happen, and vice versa.
That's all I'm saying. And then we gonna be men about that, whether we disagree or agree. We'll talk about that shit over cigars, but we'll never play each other as men. And dog been out of pocket. He on that platform representing us in ways as men. Fuck the gang part. No disrespect. He representing us as on ways in black men that ain't respectable. Nigga, you can't sit next to me talking about transmissions and fingers and asses and other niggas fucking your, and I don't say nothing. And I just indulge in that shit. I smoke a cigarette. I share a cigarette with you. What the fuck? You ain't about to be a white boy annihilating niggas while you know. And I ain't got no beef. I ain't got no beef. Let me make it clear. I got no beef with the 22ster. Cause if the niggas around you allow you to be disrespectful to niggas when whack ain't there, then that's just what it is. I just appreciate Dog for giving him 10 minutes every time him and them do a show to correct shit that ain't cool to the rest of the black people in the motherfucking world. Cause a lot of that shit ain't cool, especially to us black men. Like, nigga, come on, huh? Is you a mechanic? I'm on some real shit though. I'm thinking Bricc might be drinking homogenized milk too, bro. What you think? You think he drinking that homogenized milk, man?
I ain't drinking it. That's all I'm worried about.
Hey. You wouldn't be threatening to put your fingers in a nigga's booty either, would you?
Hey, you ain't never seen me threaten no man on the internet because I don't do threats. Simply said.
Man, and me neither. But that nigga did. He done put Kill Squad in the street 20 times on people that's still alive. But he trying to discredit me, though.
I
Come
do
on,
like
man.
that name though. I might have to
Kill Squad.
do a demonstration and you would think repo that.
We gonna have to hold on. You know what? Now I gotta switch
Hey.
glasses again. Let me put my Easy E's on. Nigga, he ain't no real Compton City G. Duh.
Okay, we gonna end on that, and I hope y'all got everything y'all wanted to get from that. You hear me? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to It's Juano. You make sure y'all go tap in with that new channel. He got everything that y'all been wondering about on there, and that's what we go.
Fucks
Appreciate
with
y'all
me,
for
man.
coming through. Yeah, we gonna tap in and we gonna stay tapped in. We gonna do that bay to the Detroit. You hear me? But look,
I'm listening.
holla at me, Global Gang. I'm talking to the world, you know. See, this where we on. I give y'all the perspective of those who don't speak much, the ones who got all the game, but don't feel nobody deserve to hear it. I feel everybody should get their chance and do what they do with it. We gonna bring it straight from the source every time. I holler at them, you know, I do what I do. I done been outside a long time. Cash Rules Global TV, tapping in. All money ain't good money, and slow motion, damn sure better than no motion. What we on?